So, when you code switch, you still be bringing your ums, your ands, your filler words. But like his filler words was like nigga and fuck. And I was like, could you imagine Huey at a presentation? He's like, the quarterly report, the numbers, and we're trending, and we're using the data and the analytics, and fuck. Yeah, my nigga, pay attention. We topping the charts. I thought about that a different way, but it was just hilarious who was doing it. Good stuff. I'm from a basic ass. Yes, let's laugh. We're gonna do this thing. When I point, you laugh, even if it's not funny, because then we'll find it funny that we're doing this thing. That's how we took our wedding pictures. We were like, and we called it fake laugh. What was I gonna say? I also come from like a pretty basic, regular. See, Cleveland is maybe not that low because people know Cleveland. But like, think about like all the like other cities that are like Cleveland that people don't even know their names. I'm from a below average city. I'm from Wilmington, Delaware. Yeah. Niggas don't even know where Delaware. People are like, Delaware. Like, is Delaware like? Is that past Long Island? Like, right? That nigga's on the boat. He's like, row that boat, slave. I'm up here with my big kid outfit on. Just feeling like a 6-year-old. Like when you're a kid, you think about things. Like you think about oh my God, what I'm gonna be when I grow up, and like, when's my dad gonna come home? But like, have you ever thought about? So I'm spending like a lot of I just have a lot more free time, and I spend a lot of time with myself, and so I find myself like as an adult thinking about other things. So it's like the opposite. And it's like, when you're a kid, you're like, what am I gonna go here? And then when you're an adult, and so you kind of almost like think backwards and. I won't share that. Oh shit, Elijah, when you were doing the stick up voice guy, like, hey, yeah, man, why are you scared of that guy with that voice? It was a woman though. Oh, yeah. Oh. Anyone that got a gun supposedly scared. True. But you're not supposed to be scared of the cops, right? They're supposed to be like superheroes. But they wear like a utility belt of like violence. They do. That's it. Like, name a tool that they have on that is not meant to like encourage some kind of violence. I don't know. But you got this room. Everybody was like, oh, we're progressive. People kept throwing the word progressive. My man Hugh, he clearly watches a lot of C-SPAN. That nigga do a lot of people. He was like Maxine Waters, the Congress and the Senate, and the vote was 20-20. Like, that's dope, and I appreciate that shit. No, that's informed. Niggas gotta be informed. But it's so interesting because black people do this. We tread this line where we're at the front of progressive things, and we love the fucking protest. Oh, it's in our DNA. Niggas like Martin Luther King. Can't talk about Martin Luther King. Too soon? Too soon. Okay. But no, like, there's a mix of like conservative and progressive kind of views. Very, very progressive views, but then you realize we're kind of conservative, because like black people, when we're like, oh, everybody has gay rights and, love is love. But like, you remember going to like somebody's grandma's house and be like, he got a little sugar in his tank. He got a little sugar in his tank, and your brother's slow, and it's like, should you say that? Just don't help him get the fried chicken. He's slow. He's gonna burn himself. But we're kind of conservative, Like my man, he wouldn't let nobody wear a dress. Like, I'm glad I didn't wear my dress tonight. No, I don't have any dress. But see, if in like the progressive space, then you have like these microaggressions, because as soon as you said that, like if we're in a room with like a bunch of liberal white faces, which is so interesting because and black people, you can still say words like nigger, retarded, bitch, and you're like, oh, this is great. This is gonna be a good night. But if we were like in like this, if we were like the Lower East Side and progressive people and they were like equal rights and their colors on, like the moment you said it, people would have been like, I'm sorry. He has the right. No, we're gonna protest. You're sure he has the right to wear what he wants to wear. You do. You can do whatever you want. I'm doing whatever I want all the time. Bam. What? Hey, I was saying I spend a lot of time with myself. I do spend a lot of time with myself. Voice in my head. And that's the person I'm having the conversation with. The voice in my head told me some of the stuff I said was funny. And the voice in my head told me to come up here and do this thing when I came in here. But spend a lot of time, and I've come to the conclusion like the voice in your head is like a bully because you like if the voice in your head tell you like, shut the fuck up, you a loser, nigga, you a loser. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Tell me shut up. Shut up, voice in my head. You stop it. Nigga, I'm still here. What you gonna do, loser? It's just there. That's it. That was it for that. I was bullied a little bit myself. Interesting. It's interesting. I was saying the conservative, or we're really conservative as black people. We find ourselves, and I think church set us all up for that failure. Like church set us up for the failure of like a Donald Trump kind of character, because we love this sensational. By the way, like why do niggas always hold the mic like this? Like everybody think they a rapper. This is not how you hold a microphone. The way this microphone, the science of this microphone is a cardioid microphone, and it is, yes. Jill Scott. First of all, y'all be talking about Jill Scott. Y'all be talking about Jilly from Philly. But it's a cardioid microphone. It's shaped like a heart and a receptor. But when you don't need to cover this part, that lets the just microphone do its thing. But when you do this, it just doesn't make sense. You sound like you're like a bad rapper, or you're like at church. It's the only other place that works at church. The Lord and it's like Random Sender and Lucenda. We're kind of, yeah. I lost my train of thought with the thing that I was saying. Conservative. So church set us up for the space to be conservative because it's like wrestling. It's this sensationalized, and when you go to church, you never read like the Bible. Someone's like, they cherry pick a line, and you're like, I'm gonna pick this line. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. You're gonna get you real revved up. There's a band. If I had a band, this would be hilarious right now. Everybody loves a band. And you get in this moment where we do this thing where we follow and we don't question. So I just employ all of us to kind of watch groupthink, watch these spaces, things like social media. It's so crazy to know that like it could really sway a real election. You're like, we're that stupid that we couldn't like go read another source other than Facebook. But yeah, and like sometimes you gotta get off. You got to get offline. You know what's worse than a vegan? No, vegans are terrible people. They're very bad people. Like they ruin everything. You can never just feel comfortable about getting a cheeseburger. You can't just go out to things. You ruin things. You're not better than anybody, and you're gonna die because you didn't get any protein or calcium. You're going to die. Yes. But what's worse than vegans are people who brag and post on social media about getting off of social media. Okay, quiet folks in here. I mean, some of you guys have posted that. No, but like it is. It's like it's such a like you grandstand and you're like I'm better than you guys because I'm gonna get off social media. It's like, bye, nigga. Bye. So I came here to tell you guys that I got off of Instagram. No, I do. I delete the app off my phone like every couple days. Yeah, it's crazy. I put my Instagram back up because I'm doing a show at my house, Dave's Cave Comedy. Some of these funny guys have done something there. Oh, you see how like I worked my own plug in there? But I do. You got to delete it because it can be like real toxic. Yeah, no, ladies. Nobody? Anybody? Just me? I'm the only person that finds it toxic? That's cool. I find myself on Instagram. You go like, hey, I'm gonna have a great. You just posted something. You build like your hypes and your dreams. Like you're excited. You're excited. You ever put your post together? You be like, oh, you got your. She's big. She was like, I was doing it before I got here. She was like, this show gonna be mad fun. And you work on your caption. You be like, you think about it, and you gotta write your caption the way the voice sound in your head, like. It's about to be lit. And you got to write, that's why you get all the eyes, like, lit. It's the same way when you type out sick for work, because you don't have to call anymore. You can just be like, oh. And you don't even have to have the voice to call, you just got to type it like, oh, I'm not going to make it in. Is it okay if I work from home? If it's okay with you. And then you got to make sure you run it by your boss. But you guilt trip them because they come in and get everybody sick. And then you have to be like, best regards. Because, that's what you put at the end of business emails. Yeah. I don't know. I tangent my own self. Post, bam, we were all on a ride. We were like, okay, let's see where this post thing is going. We're at post, you write this post, you spend your time, getting your energy, and you post it, and then like in your head, you're like it. And you're like, okay, let me go. And you say something, I'm gonna do a few things and get the likes. You just wait. You be like, I'm gonna go ahead and make me a sandwich. Black people, they try to always change the diet. Like, you can't eat pork no more. You can't eat mayonnaise. People want to judge you. Niggas stopped eating pork, what, in 2002? Why? It was got turkey bacon. It ain't even real bacon. So you come back to Instagram because you just made sure you had your sandwich. You got your mayonnaise on it. You made some real bacon because your wife ain't home. She ain't going to complain. So my wife don't let me eat real bacon. So you got this sandwich, and you pull up your Instagram, and you're like, 6 likes. And 2 of them are from the account that you open. The algorithm, it must be the algorithm. The algorithm is moving a little slow. Somebody better fix that algorithm. What's the last thing? You guys, any moms in here? Moms, make some noise. No moms? 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 Oh, you're not excited about being them? She's like, I'm done. I am over it. I love my moms. You ever watch Key and Peele and they had like the anger translator? Like one of the characters would be Obama's anger translator. So since he couldn't say those things, and like I just thought like if mom had an anger translator, you know how like when you get to like coming of age, like you never loved me, mom. You don't love me, and your mom looks at you and she says, "I raised your kids." That's because a lot of black moms are also grandmoms, and they raise their kids. I just thought about it because that's my sister. It really just reminds me of my sister. One day I'll work it into where you will get all those details. C-SPAN. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm good. Hey, listen. The thing I was thinking about, and I was like, I'm not going to share, but I'm going to share. It's like, and it's because I don't know. I don't want to be judged. Like, nobody wants to be judged, but hey, fuck it. Fuck it. So yeah, I'm saying when you're young, you think about like, man, when is this thing gonna happen? And one day it happens. And so when you're older, you're like, sometimes you're looking back like, when did I always have that? You know, and I was like, when did your dick get big? Like, when does it like what do you like? You never thought about that moment when it happened, but you were just like. Like, were you 12? Were you, like, 18? Like, when did you know? And, like, when did you know, like, and I think that's where it's going to be at. Is there more? And you're waiting? You're like, yeah? I don't know. Like women, they know when they're, like, their breasts, they know that. They be like, boom, it happened in, like, 9th grade. Because, like, all the boys were, like, trying to get at me. But, like, you don't just have this conversation. Like, you don't, like, we can see you in women's breasts, but you're not, like, in, like, senior in high school, and they're like, oh, shit, Jimmy's dick is getting big. I don't know. And you don't know. Like, you don't feel it. Yeah, you're like, I don't know. I think, or is that like where you just, no? I don't know. I just was curious. Like, when does it happen? You know, I want to give my kid a heads up. It's like, listen, your life's going to change. Or maybe not so much. Who knows? Hey, thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me come up here and chat. Build and chill. Make some noise for your host. Come on, laugh. Have a good time with these guys. This is where the music plays right here, guys.
No.
Thank you. Give it up one more time
That's
for
good.
Dave.
Look, no more penis jokes. Thank you.
Give it up one more time for Dave. Thank you. No one, your hands hurt? Thank you.
Everybody stand up and do some jumping jacks. 5 sets of 20.
All right.
I thought that would work.
So what we doing? I think we should just go to intermission.
Intermission?
Yes. That's what I think. Yeah, intermission.
Right now, we're just going to have an intermission for like, what's say, 5-6 minutes?
About like 10 minutes, guys. We're going to have an intermission, and we're going to get right back into it. About 5-10 minutes, we're going to have Nathan that look like Aaron's father. We're going to have him do the music. And we're gonna get right back into it.
Yeah.
Hey
and,
Nat, how you doing, Nat?
In the intermission, somebody asked Isaiah to remove his hat. Help us out. We've been
Son,
trying
why
to
you
figure out.
still here? I said intermission. I ain't
We've
say
been trying to
roast.
figure out what's under this hat for the last
How I'm
5
gonna say
years.
intermission? You
So-
go right into roasting.
So during this intermission, we
You
gonna
lucky you match.
just-
Yo, I swear you lucky you
wearing a
ain't
quilt?
normal.
But,
You lucky you ain't normal today.
You wearing a quilt? So we're gonna have everybody
They
get
doing
up,
me
meet
nasty.
other people, you know what I'm saying, and
I'm
talk to
fri-
people,
you
get some
got me
Instagrams.
questions.
And I like that hat though, for real. That's a dope hat.
I don't like yours. All right, so
You gotta
intermission.
switch to Kyle though. Kyle, my
You
man.
gotta take that wooden cross off. That's what you gotta take off.
Nah, it's the cross, man. You gotta represent. You gotta represent.
Yeah, right.
represent.
You got vampires. See his sneakers.
Oh nah, I mean, listen. When we get back from intermission.
Yo, wait. Hold on. He said get this man some garlic. He roasting you, boy.
Who? You see them go? Oh,
The one with the pink Barney hat on. He roasting you. Whatever he got on. That boy came.
I
The
like
hell you
that
got
hat
on?
though. I like that hat, man.
I don't know about
This
his
is a dope
outfit,
set though. I like the set. It was dope. You know what
That
I'm
boy
saying?
outfit ain't nice though. That's for sure. You got brown, pink. What? Not my closet. Damn sure. Yo, wait. You don't see this? Damn sure. What?
Yeah.
What? Wait, hold on. Elijah, let's
Nah, I
not
ain't
talk.
gonna lie
with
though.
them.
Your color
not
combos is
talk.
crazy, bro. Your color combos is interesting, man. It works for you, but it's kind of risky.
That boy look at the flannel, brother.
You're like a low-key pedophile.
No, it's not. Yo, listen, you look homeless this morning, Elijah. I seen you you came and video shoot me, right? You look homeless. I don't know what happened. You still look homeless.
We both look homeless, to be truthful.
Yeah. Listen, Cal.
Boy
Cal,
had ripped up,
Cal,
ripped
you,
up.
Cal, you the lightest motherfucker up. I'm sorry for cursing, but you the lightest up here, so chill out, all right? I will roast you, yellow. What?
You know what? See, I've been trying to hold my peace.
Sound like a pastor. Sound like a pastor. Go ahead, Cal. Go ahead. Go ahead, Cal. Come on. No. Go ahead, Cal. Come on.
I've been trying to hold my peace
All right, Cal. Come with it.
all day
Come with it,
long
Cal.
with you.
Come with it, Cal. Come with it. What you got to say?
That damn hat, you need to take that shit off.
Yes, pastor.
Nah, but listen, we're gonna have a 5-minute,
Right? Yeah, Hugh.
5 to 10 minute intermission. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
Good
back
job,
there.
Chief.
Somebody get a bucket
Good
of water
job,
and
Chief.
splash it over Huey. I think he look like he's dozing off. You up? You awake,
Boy,
sir?
Huey back there
You
feeling
awake,
nice.
Huey?
I see Huey.
He's under the red lights too. This is a
That
music
boy-
video scene right now. He
Huey
under the
tight
red
ass
lights.
pants.
He got a mask on top of his head.
Got the good
But
tight camouflages on.
Yeah,
I see
it's
you.
serious, man. It's serious. His friend, we don't even see his friend. His friend, the shadow, a silhouette.
And now it's free to comb his
know
hair.
what I
That's
mean?
what needs to happen.
But listen, we're gonna have like, yeah, that joint's Now we're gonna have an intermission. I like these hats. We gotta shout out Elijah's parents in the front here. You know what I mean? Special shout outs.
Nah.
Wait, no, I'm not trying to be funny. Nah, listen, stop it, stop. Stop.
Sim, wow.
Stop. It's a real shout out. You gotta shout out your own.
Wait a minute.
I got mad love for these people, guys. I was a real shout out. I like your hat. Love your hat. I love your hat. It was a real shout. What y'all laughing at? Kyle, stop smiling.
I want
man.
to shout out your parents too, but you look like your parent.
Well, I wasn't
Completely like
roasting.
right now. Nah.
This was a genuine shout.
All right, I believe you alone. I believe you alone.
Now I gotta roast you, E.
Let's roast.
What are these, bro? We was trying to figure this out all night.
What are you
Like
wearing?
you just came off of Mars. What's going on?
Nah.
Let me tell you.
Let's talk about the back of your neck first.
Eli-
Though.
my back of my neck.
Turn around, let the audience see.
Now let me tell you about this brother.
Boy
here.
got like 9 different rashes in the back of his neck right now.
Shout out to Elijah, right? Elijah. Give it up for Elijah, everybody.
All right.
Give it up
shout
for
out.
Elijah. Nobody
Give
want
it-
to clap? All right. So
All right. We're going intermission.
Yeah, intermission. We gonna get
Intermission
back.
for you.
Listen, we're going to have plenty of roasting after the intermission, so be ready to roast and get roasted. And, yeah, come up, get involved. But listen, during the intermission, definitely exchange information, you know what I mean? Get to know somebody, get a drink. Yeah. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We'll be back.
Talk to somebody.